Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. So in this one I'm back in Galactic Legends Rey event. So in this one I want to cover the team I used in tier 4 and 5 and what's the strategy here to easily and quickly complete this event. Now let me show you my mods first, just that you can see what we're dealing with here. So I got Rey modded for health and a little bit of speed. And then for the other guys, I did not, mod them anything crazy here. These are just the mods I have on them all the time. So you do not need to have crazy mods here for both tier 4 and 5. You don't even need 6 dot mods on these guys. As you can see, he's at 260 there. Also his damage is not that high. And same thing for Finn, no 6 dot mods here. Just some average mods with some secondary speeds and a little bit of damage, that's it. And then I got Scavenger Rey here, again modded for damage, but nothing too crazy, a little bit of speed there. And then finally 3PO, again no crazy mods here, just a little bit of speed, that's all. Now the only thing that I did have to remod to make this very efficient was Rey's mods. I need to make her faster. But let me show you what happens if your Rey is slower, like mine is here. Just that you see why you need to put some speed on her.
Look at yourself. You wanted to prove to my mother that you were a Jedi, but you've proven something else. The dark side is in our nature. Surrender to it.
No! See? That's what happens. If your Rey is too slow, because also the first order raiders, they're very fast, they can literally one-shot your characters here. So that's why you need your Rey to be faster than them, so she can put up lifeblood and get them bonus protection. Otherwise they can just get one shot just like that. Okay, so let me back out and put some speed on my Rey, and then you will see total difference. Alright, I'll just put some speed mods on her. Now for my testing, the minimum speed, so if I made her faster than 530, then she was able to go before Kylo and before the Raiders. So as long as she's at least 530, she will go before. But I just slapped my best speed set on her, so she's at 579. But if you don't have that fast mods, like I said, 530 was enough to outrun them. Okay, so now with Rey being fast, let's go back in. Okay, here we go. It's the same dialogue, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so here we go. So now, see, Rey goes first, and we can put lifeblood. Now I like to put it on Poe, because they like to go after him often, so I don't know, let's just put it on Poe there. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, so see, now we managed to survive the opening hits there, thanks to bonus protection we got from lifeblood. Now what lifeblood does, now whoever has lifeblood on there, they will receive less damage, 50% less damage from attacks. So keep that in mind. And then looking at Kylo here, he's got this so he's got the turmoil buff on him, and when he gets 15 stacks he becomes furious. So 15 stacks, that's quite, safe, he won't get there. But still, there are various, obviously, strategies and the various teams you can use. The reason why I chose this team, because it's highly offensive team. So all these guys are attackers. So, it's all about taking down Kylo as quickly as possible, rather than trying to be a bit more defensive, maybe. And 3PO in there is there because he can, call people to assist with his oh my goodness. As well as in his kit, he gives extra offense as well as a defense penetration to resist an allies, so he boosts their damage even further. Okay, so what you want to do is basically just ignore the sides and just go all out on Kylo. call for an assist. Let's call in here Poe, and then when Rey gets a second turn, now I switch Lifeblood over to Finn because I will do his AoE, so they will counterattack on him, and because he has Lifeblood, the damage he received will be decreased. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that. Throw up a grenade. Here we go. Okay, so they hardly did any damage to him thanks to Lifeblood. Okay, let's do a hit here with Poe. Okay, we got a stun there. Alright, we need more Lifeblood, so as you can see Finn is in trouble, so let's switch Lifeblood on him. Okay, there we go. A nice big hit on Kylo. Now you don't want to use basic, 3PO's basic on Kylo, because if you remove his turn meter he will regain some protection and health, so you don't want to do that. So you just want to use basic on other guys. Alright, time to do Whirlwind here. Okay. Alright, now we can swap turn meter here with Poe. And again, let's do a nice big hit. Almost there. Come on. One more hit and he should be out. Nah, still hanging in there. I'll just finish him. There we go. So now with Kylo out of the way, it's just a case of cleaning up these guys. Come on. There we go. I did want to take your hand. Ben's hand. No reply from Kylo this time, okay. So there you go guys, that was tier 4. Now let me quickly run that through one more time before we go to tier 5. Just to see if we get a different RNG this time. Alright. Okay, so let's use Lifeblood on Finn over here. Okay, and go straight after Kylo now. Okay, there we go. Use a second Lifeblood on Finn over there, so Finn can then do a nice mass attack as well. Okay, and get a Whirlwind out. Okay, so Kylo's into yellow. Nice big hit here. Basic on the side. Just go after Kylo now. We got enough bonus protection here. Here we go. And there you go. So this one was faster. It was finished even faster than the previous one. Kylo didn't even get a turn after he got up stunned, so this was even better. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so I won't waste your time anymore here with finishing off the sides, but as you can see, going out like, you know, with a heavy offensive team, it allows you to really quickly burn through Kylo there before he gets to do much. But as I said, obviously need to make sure your Rey is faster than 530 speed, and that's it really. So she gets to go out and do Lifeblood. There we go. And now on to tier 5. Now I'm just gonna use the same team, same mods, so you know, Rey having speed set there so that she's faster than 530. Actually, a little bit I was testing here. Kylo in tier 5 is actually slower than the sides, so it's a bit different. See, they're actually in this case faster than him. But again, you want your Rey to be fast so she can put Lifeblood out. Now one thing to note, you've got this new The Force is with me ability here, that basically if you use it on a character, they will get a taunt, and as well as they won't be able to be defeated while they have this buff on. But again, with this offensive team you don't really need to use that. It's pretty much the same as tier 4, so let's do Lifeblood on Poe over there. Okay, and just go all out on Kylo, same as we did in previous tier. Okay, second Lifeblood goes on Finn over there. So he can then do nice big hit, call everybody to assist. Alright. Okay, here comes Kylo with his big attack. Time for a whirlwind. Alright. As I said, 3PO's basic goes onto side. Now let's switch Lifeblood back over to Poe because he's lowest on protection there. Swap turn meter with Poe because he's got the highest turn meter. Okay. There we go. See, we had a stagger on Kylo there, so we were able to reduce his turn meter, but because of that he regained some protection. Let's see if Whirlwind will take him out. There we go. One more raider to go, and that should do it. So there you go. She wants Ben's hand again. Oh, how romantic. So there you go, guys. That was tier 5. Now there's obviously another way of doing tier 5 because of this taunting ability. So if you want to take that route, you could for example switch Scavenger Rey for Jedi Training Rey, and she can be the tank here. So I can show you as well how that works, but this one just takes longer because it's more of a defensive strategy rather than offensive strategy I showed you earlier. Yeah, the dialogue is the same, so I don't need to read it again, I think. Alright, cool. So now with this team, if you use Jedi Training Rey there, we will use her as tank. So let's just put some lifeblood on her. So she'll be able to tank the hits for us. So when Rey gets a turn, you can just use the forces with me. And then for one turn, she will taunt, and this taunt won't be able to be dispelled, as well as she won't be able to be killed. So you use taunt on her. Okay, and then start going after Kylo. Just pump more lifeblood into Rey there. And now Finn can do his AoE. Here we go. Now in case your Finn would go before Jedi Training Rey, you could swap turn meter with Finn, so that before you do his grenade throw, that you get a taunt up with Rey. Okay, as you can see, Rey's really tanking this for us, no problem whatsoever. Here we go, Whirlwind number 1. We can apply healing immunity on Kylo. There we go. Let's put more lifeblood there. There we go, just build up that bonus protection here. So we can now actually, now that Rey went below 60% health, let's see if we can swap turn meter with her and do another whirlwind here. Here we go. Okay, so Kylo's almost out. Come on. Alright, he removed the taunt, because that wasn't the taunt from the forces with me, that was just the taunt from Finn's ability here. Alright, let's put more lifeblood there, come on. My Kylo's almost out. Okay, just use basic. Again, 3PO's basic on one of the raiders. Yeah, more lifeblood here. Come on. Almost gotcha. And a big whirlwind here. There you go. So there you go, guys. That's how it works here in tier 5. If you want to use the event ability, you can just bring a Rey in, or the OG Finn if you want, you know, just somebody that's very tanky that can then tank the hits for you. I just find this strategy to be a bit slower. It takes a bit longer than going out all on offense, as I showed you in the first example, but you know, if you're feeling more comfortable using a bit more defensive strategy such as there that I'm showing you now, you can use that. Otherwise, you know, it's really choose whichever strategy suits you more. I just like to go offensive so that it's over quicker. And boom, there you go, she wants Ben's hand again. Alright guys, hopefully that this video was very useful for you. As you can see, tier 4, you don't have the forces with me, so I just suggest just to use a heavy offensive team and just really, you know, go through Kylo quickly. just focus on him. Make sure your Rey is at least 530 speed. Obviously the faster the better. You don't really need to motor for health, I think, for this event. Just motor for maximum speed. And then in tier 5 you got the Forces with Me ability, which you can then either, you know, bring in a tank like I did it now in this last battle here, and just tank, keep building up the lifeblood and bonus protection, and then just finish off Kylo with Whirlwind whenever it becomes available. Or you can do the same thing as in tier 4, just go highly offensive and just smash Kylo in, you know, a couple of turns. So you got two options there. Take a pick, whichever suits you more. Try it out. And most importantly, guys, thank you for watching. Have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.